Alright, here I go. This is my first video and hopefully it's all going to work out alright. Just got to get it set to full screen. And this is a video showing how you can solo Twine Peaks. Storm Shield Defense number 6. One of the key things, if you're going to try to solo this thing, is every single time the Storm Shield runs, it gets attacked from the east on the first wave. And the wave is not that difficult. So you need to build up the east side to the point that you can go and run off to build up the areas that are currently covered by the shield. Usually you have one or two amplifiers that are basically too close to the shield to build up properly. So what I do, I run out here with my constructor. The constructor I'm using this time is trap heavy, and so I'll put down our base here to bolster the building and the traps, and then take off to the south and to build up some areas I can't right now for the 5 to 7 minutes they're doing their attack. And so that's what's going to happen there. The base, I will go through and do a second video on how I did each area of it to explain different ways you can build up, and also tips for this specific zone where you can create really great choke points in order to save massive amounts of fighting and materials. And I know a lot of people are going to be complaining because I did not build all pyramids, which are great against smashers. But if you are doing this solo, functionality is a very big deal. And so to me, it works much better this way. And as soon as my base is ready, I'll put it down and get out of here. Evidently there's our smashers coming through this time, so hopefully it'll hold up for the 2.5 minutes while I take off to go see if I can build up other areas. Before I started this, I did lay down defenders, where you can see the 4 defenders I put in there into the fort. Put those way at the back because I don't want them drawing lobber fire, and I don't want them shooting propane tanks. But if somebody gets all the way through, I definitely want them there to help out. Tried to build this last time. Unfortunately, I did not get it all done beforehand. So hopefully I can get most of it done. And actually I don't want that there. Alright. So far it seems like everything's holding up back to the east. And this has really changed around since they have allowed, basically the traps don't take out propane tanks anymore. So therefore you can do a lot more trap stuff on here than you used to be able to do, which does make it a lot more fun for people like myself. And it looks like I'm going to need to get moving pretty fast. Once again, got lucky and the fort has holed up. And basically you're just trying to get everything did, mainly the propane tanks, before they ever get close to your fort. Whoops. Alright, hopefully that'll slow them down just a little bit. And I actually cannot believe I made that jump, but we'll go ahead and connect these pieces just so it will connect with my base later on. And you see the storm shield took 0 damage. So let's see where we're going next.
We have a break in the action.
And of course, way on the other side.
Prepare for an attack from the west.
Ooh, that might be too much. Alright, this one's a good one. This is mainly going to be push traps. And I think I just ran somewhere I didn't want to go. And I keep going somewhere I don't want to go. But that's why I load up on jump traps. And I did want to do a shout out first to my son Steven for his videos that inspired my daughter Jamie to do her videos. And now pretty much everybody in the family is doing YouTube videos of the games they love to play. Alright. Now we just basically sit back and let the traps do all the work. I did have to create a special area for my computer because it was making so much noise. And I think the video card may not like the cramped area because I'm getting a lot more issues than normal. Come on, knock that guy out. There we go. And this one isn't that long. Usually I have to go and replace traps, so I make sure I have at least 40 of the traps that I enjoy placing down here ready to go. But the goal of this is really to shoot as little as possible. Looks like we got some wandering people in here. So let's throw down that guy, this guy, and this guy. And hopefully they'll take care of any wanderers. And basically those are just ones that come up due to the flingers. Go back down here. And yeah, traps are going away fast. Usually I have these preloaded up. And he just did a propane tank on me. Wow, fortunately everything was able to survive. Unfortunately, these have been used many times. And they seem to be running out a little bit. We're all good there. We're over halfway through now. And nobody's even touched the main amplifier defense yet. They just keep walking up and dying. Although if you watch the counter up at the middle top of my screen, it'll show every once in a while, every time a trap goes missing. There's one down there. I really want to get that working again. So what I did was create this, where I could go up, head on down, drop that. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna die from bees. You gotta love bees. And shoot, I hate that video issue that it's having right now. Another one's gone out here. The rest all seem good. And we only got 30 seconds left to go. So let's see what happens. I got all kinds of cool traps up here that are not even getting touched. Yeah, that was pretty easy. So I'll start heading up to where I can get to the next amplifier.
Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the south.
Where are we going? 2, it's the second one. This one could get interesting. Oh, that last one, I didn't even throw my base down. I guess I should try to remember things like that. Last time this was a Smasher propane tank wave. I survived it, but massive damage to the base.
Who's next?
So let's see what we got coming through this time. They do love using nature element a lot,
Look out. Force under attack.
which goes through metal really fast, but with trap tunnels you don't care.
Take on us.
Hey, gotta love takers. Okay, not that much. Whoa. And we got some random things popping up just like before. So let's go ahead and throw down some defenders. Just to take care of the random stuff, which I don't want to waste time on. And nobody likes a taker. Hopefully he doesn't kill them all. Alright, we're down to almost 200 enemies, and they have not even got into the second part of the trap yet. I really do love freeze traps. Oh man, everything in this is working out so great except for my video card. Alright, I'm going to unpack some of the stuff around my video card that is keeping the computer quiet, but evidently causing it to get way too hot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of heat coming off that. And we hop back up. And what are we at? Got a lot of damage going on here. I do have one of my support heroes with the perk that helps heal the base. Unfortunately, with her small base, which only goes 4 tiles, it doesn't cover the first part of the trap. But everything is going great on this. Only thing getting through are takers, and even those are going down pretty fast. I always put my defenders, as I mentioned before, behind the amplifier so as not to draw lobbers to them, which can cause destruction. And as I said before, the biggest thing with trap tunnels is not setting off the propane tanks. If you do that, you're toast. And the defenders will, on occasion, set them off. So I just keep them way back there as a nice reserve. Well, what do you know about that? There's only 5 left.
We have a break in the action.
Ah.
Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the north.
And in truth, that death is my own fault. I could have stayed out of it and just allowed them to go through and all die. But unfortunately, I like to get up and watch what's going on, which of course usually gets me killed. This tower is the new one, never been touched before. So I am looking forward to seeing how it's gonna work out. I did not want to hit that second jump pad. Alright, and I didn't even think they'd be coming from that side. So this could get really interesting. I'm using, basically they're going to come underneath and just beat on the fort for a while, which if I had my base up wouldn't be that much of an issue, but since I don't have it up yet, this could get a little ugly. And good, it's a bunch of non-smasher, non-propane tanks, so hopefully we'll be okay. You can hear them out there beating on the metal. Don't like using RPG very much. Just want to clear out a little bit so I can see what's going on. They're going underneath, getting stuck in there. My main defense was up through here, but evidently they're not coming through that way. So we'll hang back here. Watch them all come wandering in. This is a timed one, so it works out really well. Because this one isn't really meant so much for killing as slowing down. And we'll just put that in there. Won't take them long to get through it, but hey, it's something. And I do not want to be underneath there. That would be bad. Alright. But yeah, they're just trying to come up underneath. Even if they get through the one laying down, they still got to get through the vertical one. And then behind that is a 45-degree one, as you can see over here. And only then will they be at the base, which seems like most of it's holding up really well. Let's see, let's take out some random one here. Yeah, oh, they're getting close. They got through. So you just throw some RPGs underneath. Light that up. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Let's put that down. Probably should have put it down earlier. We got 1 minute left with a bunch of guys just pounding metal and not seeming to get anywhere. Go through again, redo these. Laser guys all target me and I get at it before they can get me. And the RPG there probably really isn't needed, but just taking out some just in case. That's all been rebuilt. And they're still coming. These waves have been way too easy. Kind of makes me wonder what the last one's going to be, because if it's been this easy on the first 4, I got a feeling the 5th one's going to be a nightmare. Alright, let's get up here.
We have a break in the action.
5th wave, where are we at?
Prepare for an attack from the south.
Attack from the south. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I'm not going to make it to there. Alright, they do like doing that on purpose, it seems, to set the, make it you run one side of the screen all the way to the opposite side. And this is the side I was building up before, so I'm suddenly extremely glad I did that. Nothing great, but it'll definitely slow them down. Alright, I'll check these guys for ammo after I get all of them placed. Oh, that graphic card is really pissing me off. They look good. So let's go find out what we're actually fighting. Oh, we got Smasher. Uh-oh, I heard a propane tank. Which means I shouldn't have put down the decoy. So, reinforce some stuff real quick. Hey! Move, move. Hey, a Smasher coming. And I cannot get out of their way. Because there are several. Let's just put the time thing up. And he's getting hit by all 4 of my defenders. Let's watch them take him down. I'm not going to help. Yep, he got 1 hit on that. Notice I put a 45 there. If there wasn't a 45, he probably would have charged and ran right through the fort. So we got 5 minutes of this.
Hey, Smasher, this is my fault.
Alright, defenders, get over here and see what's going on. Other thing, if you're soloing, try not to get caught up on what you're fighting right now, but always be watching the top corner of the map for any red dots that are not where they should be. This is the first time I've ever used defenders, and they seem to be doing great. They're making a huge difference. How did this guy get in here? I have no idea. Maybe he got knocked around by the launcher at the 45. Yeah, Smashers are not having any problem getting through here. Yep, he's stuck up there again. I need to go check on my traps. Oh, I heard a propane tank. Propane tanks are the one thing I really worry about. Because right now these trap tunnels are absolutely filled of propane tanks. So all it does is take 1 to go off and everything. Oh! And you're probably yelling at me why I haven't put down the base yet. And the answer is I was worried about the defenders and not the base. And the base should have gone down first. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Yeah, I can't take out those without blowing up the thing. Kind of worried. I wasn't ready for all this coming over here. Hope my defenders are doing okay in there.
Don't mind me.
Hey. Jeez. Saw a whole thing of propane tanks down there. Oh, they're even in the tunnel now. So cannot use RPG in the tunnel. Alright. So I can't help out here without setting off propane tanks. So leave it to the defenders and take out stuff as much as I can over here. Only got a minute left to go. Oh, this is gonna suck, because this run has gone perfectly, except for me not putting down my base when I should. But the graphic card is totally screwing up, which nobody's gonna enjoy watching. So I do, uh-oh. we got a problem. This is what happens when you say things are going well.
We gotta smash him out.
And that might be the defenders shooting. And now somebody's going to say I should have used the flag as one of my gadgets instead of the heal. And I could have respawned right there. Which, no, you're probably right. Hey, I didn't know they were coming over here. Didn't know they went through here. But we got 16 seconds left. Wow, that's all gone. But I got 10 seconds. And regardless, I won. Victory is mine! Ha ha ha! I put that in for Jamie. She loves the evil laugh.
I'm down. Help!
And that is my video on soloing 6. So, 4 went absolutely perfect. The 5th only in the last minutes, or last minute, when it was taken out by one propane tank exploding, causing all the other ones to go off. But not too bad. And I will be doing a video on how I did my base layout, just to show different ways I use in different areas. Also, as I said before, there's certain choke points that make this a lot easier. So, I hope you'll check out future videos, and I hope you'll forgive me for my graphic card on this one. Thank you.